me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of Classic Flyers Theater. I'm your host, Timmy Flyersguy, and in today's episode, it is Sunday, August 25th. Right now, tomorrow, this video will go up on the 27th, Tuesday, the 27th. This episode will go up on Tuesday, August 27th. I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to get off my chest. And first off, I want to talk about get behind the cameras, latest vlog videos. If you haven't seen them yet, go to Get Behind the Cameras YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description. These videos have been getting a little more, they're really hitting me in the feels right now. And the reason for that, I saw the video where Bridget was having a birthday party for her son, Michael Jr., Michael's son, Michael. And the whole time, him and his sister, Jenny, are arguing the whole time. He ends up going to the party. Before that, we see Michael's mom, Tina, a different Tina, not the second Tina. She shows up and says, she's at the party, she says, tell me where my son is. I need to see my son. What the hell's going on? And then Michael shows up at the party. Him and Bridget have a heart-to-heart talk. It looks like he's forgiven. They've reconciled. But Michael still is not happy that Bridget doesn't believe that Michael was cheating on her with Lacey. And the thing is, Michael leaves the house. And he doesn't come back because the thought of Bridget not believing him. The principle of the thing is, she doesn't believe him. So Michael ends up trying to stay with Jennifer. It doesn't work out. Jennifer tells him to leave, go somewhere else. We see a montage of Michael and Bridget, the times they met, the wedding day, and the good old days. And I gotta tell you, I almost shed a tear. That video really did. But I really did not want to get too emotional. I have to say, I never thought that I would cry over a kid behind a camera video. Last time I did that was when my grandpa passed away. And I just felt so much in that video. And the montage really it hits you right in the heart. And I don't want you guys thinking I'm some sissy crying over a video on YouTube. Maybe I am crying, but I ain't no sissy. And then I went from that feeling to a different feeling in the next video. Michael was staying with Tina Dandridge. It's an old friend of Michael's named John. This is in the next vlog. I have not seen his latest vlog video yet. He is there. He's still mad at Michael. He blames Michael for cursing him with a Ouija board back in, I forget what year that was. That was like a very old video. And that your grandpa was still alive. It turns out when he got cursed, he ended up in jail because of some incident at a grocery store. Nobody didn't want to talk about what he did. So Michael is staying with Tina Dandridge, and now he's staying with Albert too. Albert Dan as well. Thinking about checking out his podcast just to see what it's all about. I mean, he looks like a very intelligent young man. So I'm about to check out his podcast. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Tina Dandridge, but I do like her videos. Not a big fan of Albert, but you know, he makes some good points. He really does. He makes some good points, and he really knows how to get the job done. So I might check out the Albert Dan podcast. I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. I'll give you a link to Tina's channel and a link to Jennifer's channel as well. Not really sure if this podcast is on YouTube, but I'll check it out. I will check it out. So like I said, he's staying with Tina. And it's like a military type lifestyle that Michael is living. And so right now he's staying with Tina. And it looks like they've come to an agreement. It looks like so. I'm very intrigued to see what's gonna happen with Michael, Tina, Albert, John, and Jennifer. I'm very curious about this. I'm also very curious as to why Jim on the camera doesn't talk to Richard Nuggets again. I don't know why. Don't know what's going on with that. But and moving on to GTS Wrestling. Not much is going on. But the only well, actually the best thing that could went on is Hop finally came to his senses, and he turned on his brother Grim. It turns out him and Hop and Lacey came to an agreement. And that agreement was to take the belt off of Graham by any means necessary. We all saw the video where he supposedly got shot in the ear. I don't know who is responsible, but I do have to say, it could be Tanner Wilson. I also think that kid behind the camera is going to try to cost Grim that title somehow to get revenge for what he did to Michael when he made Lacey get into Michael's bed as a prank. And the question is, I also think that Bridget is gonna check out the video, and she's gonna find out that Grim was responsible, that Grim pranked Michael and tried to make it look like he was having an affair. Because Grim was jealous of Michael, jealous of his marriage, jealous of what he had, jealous because of how everything seemed to go downhill with him and Tina from GTS. All questions will be answered soon. I'm telling you, this whole storyline could go until October. That's how long this storyline could go. I'm not sure when the Kim Hunter camera separation storyline will keep going, but I don't know. I really hope that Michael and Bridget patch things up. I hope somebody beats some sense into Grim. I'm hoping it's Doo-Hop. I'm gonna predict it right now. Doo-Hop! I'm gonna predict it right now. Sometime down the road, Doo-Hop will be the next GTS champion. First, I think Jungle Jim Wilder is gonna cash in on Grim, because I think Michael is going to do something that'll cost Grim his championship. And maybe if Grim loses that belt, maybe he'll be able to patch things up with Tina, and maybe he will be able to see the light. I don't know. That's all I really gotta say in this podcast episode. But I'd like to make an announcement regarding two of my YouTube shows. And that announcement will be, hold on a second. Alexa, what is the date for the first?
Today is Sunday, August 25th.
Alexa, what date is the first?
Today is Sunday, August 25th.
Alexa, what date is the
Sunday, August 25th.
Hold on a second. Check my calendar here. Alexa, what date is the first Monday in November?
From Wikipedia.org. Flying North America. Sunday is the first day of the week. The Geneva-based International Organization for Standardization places Monday as the first day of the week in ISO 8601 standard.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Okay. Alright. The Flyers guys top 10 will be making its return. Making its return on Monday, November 4th, and Saturday, shoutouts will be coming back on, will be making its return on Saturday, December 7th. So stay tuned for the Flyersguy top 10 coming back on Monday, November 4th, and Saturday, shoutouts making its return on Saturday, December 7th. So stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you for joining. Before I go, there's something I want to talk about. I recently just talked to an old friend of mine. You all know her, the lovely Misselenakoshka. She just resurfaced. She is back. She's on Instagram. And I was talking to her yesterday on his Instagram through DM. And she seems okay. She seems good. I was really glad to catch up with her again. And I gotta tell you, it was a real blast from the past to see her again. Well, not really in person, but on Instagram. I don't know if she's on Twitter, but I do know she's on Instagram. I gotta tell you, it was a blast from the past to hear from her again. I told her everything that's been going on. I told her how I have not been getting angry when the Flyers lose. I also told her about how I met Mira, and she told me to. She said she's glad that Mira is being good to me. So it was good to hear from Elena again. Good to hear her. Good to hear from her. Even if it was for a brief moment, it was worth it getting to catch up with her again. I have to say, I have forgiven her for her leaving in December 2023. It turns out, I think last month, a friend of hers that I follow on Twitter told me that she was asking about me. And I gotta say, I'm glad she's still asking about me. And I'm glad that we can put the whole thing that happened in 2022 behind us. Like I said, life is too short. You gotta forgive, you gotta forget, and you gotta start anew. Guys, thank you for joining me here on this edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I will have advertisement videos for upcoming new episodes of the Flyersguy top 10. The Flyersguy top 10 will be back on Monday, November 4th, and Saturday, shoutouts will be back on Saturday, December 7th. Guys, thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone. Have a great day.